So we finally made it. We are here for this live game, and what a game we have so far. What a game that we have so far. It is 5-5. Japan and Korea are tied up. What a game this has been so far. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air. Third baseman has it. And he got it. That's going to be the first out of this inning. And wow, as I was saying, Korea and Japan, what a game this is. We're getting great defense, we're getting comebacks, we're getting electricity. What a game. Right now in Toronto, it's 7:09 a.m. Saturday morning. Strike one is the pitch. So that's the time right now in Toronto. It's 7:09 Toronto time. New York time is the next pitch way outside. 1-1. So this game started off. Korea scored 3 runs in the first inning. Japan responded 2 runs. It's 3-2. Then in the third inning, Japan scored 3 runs. Then they led 5-3. And in the fourth, I'll tell you right after the pitch. Here's the pitch. Misses 2-1. Then in the fourth, Korea got 2 more runs and they tied the game up. I'll give you a quick summary. Started off with a single, 3 singles to start off the game. Here's the pitch. That ball's hit to the shortstop, fields it cleanly, makes the throw, got him. 2 away, 2 quick outs. 2 quick outs. So that's how the game started. Then strikeout, pop out. Then a double from Bo Gyung Moon. Korea leads 3-0. First inning, Otani walks, ground out, home run, 2-run home run. Then we go to the third inning. Shohei Otani hits his second home run of the tournament. His second home run already in 2 games. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. From there, Seiya Suzuki hits his second home run, 3-4, and then Matsasaki Yoshida hits a solo home run. Here's the next pitch. Strike one, and 3 solo home runs gives that the lead. Now, Korea responds. Yusung Kim homers. Here's the ball. It's fouled away. 2 strikes. The young Kim hits a 2-run home run to get this game even. So what a game it's been so far. I was here not too long ago for the USA game, a game that had 17 walks from Brazil. Here's the pitch in the dirt, 2-2. A game that has 17 walks for Brazil. This game has no walks. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? No walks. The game yesterday had 17 walks. I don't believe that. Japan and Korea has been a great game so far. Here's the pitch. That is grounded. The shortstop is there, fields it, makes the throw. That's going to do it. A quick inning for Korea. We are going now to the top of the 7th inning. And boy, oh boy, what a finish this is going to be. Look, I can't speak entirely loud. I don't want to wake up people at home, but I am here right now. This is the live stream we are doing. Shout out to any and everybody that's joined on YouTube. We are just live right now on YouTube. And I give a special shout out to everybody that's joining. You can feel free, comment your predictions, comment what is going to be the score. You see, I put who do you think will win this game in English. I put it in Japanese and also in Korean, just to reach the different communities. So this has been an amazing game so far. What a game. And I'm going to show you this really fast. Coming into this World Baseball Classic, I was putting that Korea was going to make it, back to, being relevant. Now, I will show this. This is my bracket of who I think is going to win the World Baseball Classic and how it's going to happen. This is what I thought, this is what I think is going to happen. But Korea, Japan, they're playing some good baseball right now. So the winner out of this game puts themselves in a great position to make it to the round of 8. And hey, look, I hope I'm wrong with some of these predictions. For example, I put USA and Mexico from their division. I would love to see Great Britain make it. It's not going to be easy. I would love to see Great Britain make it. Um, Australia, I would love to see Australia make it, but then what team's going to be left out, you know? So it's something that's really tough. But hey, what a World Baseball Classic! This also is not officially updated, but coming into the World Baseball Classic, this is most of the records for all of these teams that joined in the World Baseball Classic. You can see it there. Some of them are not updated yet from 2026, which I will get to, but what a game this game is started. Just a reminder, at it's now again, let me see here. In Toronto, I'm in Toronto, so Toronto, New York time, it's 7:15 right now. Early morning. We're here Saturday morning. What time is it in Japan? Let's see. In Japan, they are 14 hours ahead of us. Here's the pitch, the first pitch. A little high, but strike one. So in Japan, it's 9:15 p.m. Saturday night. They're 14 hours ahead. Here's the pitch. In the US, in Toronto, in parts of the US, in Toronto, we have daylight saving. So we're going to be going forward an hour. So it's going to be 13-hour difference. Let me see what time. What time is it? Here's the pitch. That is another strike. Strike two. What a pitch. Okay, so no balls, two strikes. What time is it in Korea right now? In Korea, it's the same time. It's 9:16 p.m. Saturday night. So they are on a 14-hour difference from me here in Toronto. Here's the pitch. Strike three. What a pitch. 96 miles per hour. 1 hour. I'm telling you, these two teams are really evenly matched. These two teams are playing a really good game right now. Really good game. So make sure if you're coming in that you leave your comments. Make sure if you're coming in, you leave your predictions of who you think's gonna win. That's the first pitch. He's throwing nothing but strikes for now. Wow, what a start to this game. What a start to this inning, but what a game this has been. So here's the next pitch. That ball's hit foul. Two quick strikes. Both of the innings that I've been seeing so far, they've been going really fast. 5-5, 1 out in the top of the seventh. Korea and Japan's been a rivalry. These two are rivals. But Korea's been struggling in the last few World Baseball Classic. Here's the pitch. That's going to miss outside. 1-2. Korea's been struggling the last few World Baseball Classics. So they haven't been getting the momentum that you would want them to get. But hey, you take it and they're going forward, you know. Okay, we're going to take the pitch there. Fouled away. So a shout out to both of these teams. The winner out of this game, look, it's not a guarantee because Australia is 2-0, but the winner out of this game has a really good chance. And Australia, they're 2-0 already. Here's the pitch. Strike three. The crowd is making noise. Two quick outs. Two strikeouts in a row. Australia's in a position, look, Australia's 2-0. If they win one game against Korea or Japan, they're going to the next round. That's what it comes down to. If Korea and Japan both want to make it, one of them, okay, hold on. Put it like this. If Korea and Japan want to both make it, regardless of who wins or loses this game, both Korea and Japan need to beat Australia. That's what it comes down to. Here's the pitch. Fouled. 1-1 is the count. So Zekia, unfortunately, Zekia is going to be eliminated. We are not going to be able to see. Like, they still got one more game, but they've been struggling, Zekia. I'm going to give you the scores for them in a few minutes, in a few moments. Here's the next pitch. Fouled away. That's going to be strike two, one strike away. Shout out to everybody that's on YouTube. Make sure you comment the country's flags of who you want to win the World Baseball Classic. Make sure you comment your predictions. Make sure you send your comments. And I appreciate the support of you being with us. It's 7:18 in the morning here in Toronto, and we're here. We're here for this live stream. We're here for this game, and it has been a good game so far. Can we get another quick inning? Here's the pitch. Fouled away. So Zekia, they have really been struggling in the World Baseball Classic. I mean, oh boy. So they played last night again, and Chinese. So just think this. Zekia, here's the pitch. Ooh, that was close. Misses though. Didn't get the call. Yeah. 2-2. So Chinese Taipei. My goodness. Here's the next pitch. Strike three. That's gonna do it. Boy, oh boy. So last night, Friday, Toronto time, Chinese Taipei silenced the Zekia team. Zekia is now 0-3. 0-3 in the World Baseball Classic. They lost 14-0. So it's a really, really tough, it's really, really tough on what's going on for Zekia, because they're just not winning right now. They are not winning games right now. They are getting absolutely, destroyed to start off. So I'm gonna go from pools and let you know what is the records. We're going now to the bottom of the eighth inning. In the first pool, Pool A, Puerto Rico's 1-0, Cuba's 1-0, Canada hasn't played a game, so they're 0-0. Panama and Colombia are both 0-1. Pool B, that Pool A is San Juan, Pool B is the Houston pool. Mexico and USA are both 1-0. I was here last night for the USA game. This game took more than 3 hours and a half. Oh boy, I was really happy that this game finished. This game was one of the hardest baseball games for me to stream, for me to watch. 17 walks from Brazilian pitchers. Unbelievable. But shout out to still Brazil. I mean, Lucas Ramirez, he 2 home runs, he put on a show. He did really good. He'll be in the MLB really soon. The rest of Pool B, Italy hasn't played a game. They're going to play their first game today. They're 0-0. Great Britain and Brazil are both 0-1, and the USA plays Great Britain today. And Canada's gonna play their game today. I'm on this channel. We're gonna be live streaming, live reactions, live play-by-play. Canada's game, 11 a.m. So we are less than 4 hours away. We're about 3 hours and 39 minutes from Canada's playing their game. We're gonna be live streaming that. So Pool C, which this is the pool that we're watching right now. Australia's 2-0. That's what I'm saying. Australia needs one more win. They need to beat Korea or Japan. Beat one of these teams. Beat one of these teams, and you're into the next round. Japan is 1-0. Korea is 1-0. So that's why this game is really important. The winner out of this game, it's not a guarantee, but it's a good chance that they are going to advance. The winner out of this game, it is a really good chance. Chinese Taipei is 1-2, and Zekia is 0-3. I'll finish with the record for Pool D in a moment. The game is back on. The first pitch is a strike. Here is the pitch. That ball is fouled away. No play. Wow. He ran into the wall really, really hard there. Wow. Oh my goodness. He ran into the side railing. Oh boy, he's down. He ran into the side railing really hard. You could see the intensity. The intensity. I can't yell right now, but the intensity is epic right now. I can't yell. It's too early. It is epic right now. So he's down right now. I hope he's all right. He ran into that wall full speed. Bam! I hope he's all right. He's getting up now, so I'm definitely happy about that. Pool D, the crowd is clapping. Pool D, Miami. Pool, Venezuela and Dominican Republic are both 1-0. Israel hasn't played. They're gonna play today. They're 0-0. They're showing a replay, full speed, just and a fan caught it, and his head just boom. Ah, oh, boy, that's a tough one. And the Netherlands and Nicaragua are both 0-1. So every out of these 20 teams, you see the 20 teams here, it's gonna go back and forth. Let me see here. Yeah, that was that's a tough spot there. Out of all these teams, 4 pools, 2 teams from each pool are going to make it. I can show here. Let me find a way. I'm gonna show the standings on the screen. Give me 1 second here. My name is Sammy. Everything that you see here, it is things that you know, I am showing. This is the everything. Oh, here's the pitch. Misses 1 and 2. I don't have somebody hired. I don't have a producer yet, but the time will come. But everything, the effects, the controlling, the pitch counts, I'm controlling that manually. And I gotta make the difference and talk and watch the game. So here's the pitch, 2-2 fouled away. But I'm doing everything, and I can show you. There's a lot of things I can show you, and I have to do a better job of just showing it, because if I could show it, why not show it? So let us show here standings. Here's the pitch. Ooh, good pitch, but misses. 2-2 is the count. Standings. We're gonna show that to all of you. Let's go there. 1920. Here's the pitch. Way inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Wow. All right. So I will be able to show you the standings. I'll show it to you in a few. We can show it to you there. Here's the pitch. Misses. Ball 4. That's a big walk right there. So Japan has a runner on base. I'll show you really fast the standings. You can see it there. And let me see here. Yeah, it's not letting me wipe out the bottom there. So that's a little frustrating. I don't know how to wipe it out there. But nonetheless, let me try to get that fixed up. And then we'll be able to, get that ready. Get that, fixed up or whatnot. We'll see to work on that. But you see it there. This is the standings of the World Baseball Classic right now, and there's been some games that have been kind of down, but regardless, I'm still happy to be watching these games and seeing the things that are going on. Let me see if I could show you here now. Let's see if this is gonna work. Will this work here? Local file? No, that is not gonna work. All right, we're gonna need some more time to get the standings up, but the winner out of this game, this is extremely important. They're showing bunt. Japan is showing bunt. This is a tight game. Again, the winner out of this game is not a guarantee, but there's a good chance that the winner out of this game is gonna advance to the next round. Here's the pitch inside. 1 ball. Almost hit him. No, didn't hit him. He didn't go ahead. He's showing bunt. So shout out to everybody that's joining so far. We've had 72 people join us on this live stream. Shout out to every single one of you. I'm really happy to be here. We're going to be back at 11 a.m. for the Toronto game. Let us see. Here's the pitch. They get the bunt down. They make the out at first. So what a play. What a bunt. Way to get the bunt down. Japan has the runner in scoring position. So we got at Rap Skywalker 07 about to blast. What, you about to turn up or something like that? You about to get hype? I'm not too sure what about to blast. What, you talking about a home run? You think a 2-run shot's about to come right now? I don't know. I don't know. Who you think's gonna win this baseball game? You could give us that comment, Japan or Korea. Appreciate you coming by, leaving a comment. We got YH Park right now for Japan. Teriyaki Soto. No, that's a pitcher. Teriyaki Soto, 40 home runs in the MPB. Wow, that's really, really good right there. So Make your predictions. Who do you think's gonna win? Japan has a runner on second base right now. There is one out though. Let me update that. One out. Here, 1-0, 1-0 is the count. Here's the pitch. Ooh, pitch to hit. Fouled it off, but he swung like he was trying to hit a two-run shot right there. Wow. What a swing there. So it's a 1-1 count. The pitch. Here's the pitch. Nice pitch. Strike two. So what a pitch. Yeah, what a pitch right there. The way he swung at that fastball, I didn't like how he got a good rip. So the pitcher threw him a nasty changeup. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Misses. 2-2. Right now, Shohei Ohtani's on deck. This is the thing with now. You cannot walk the hitter. You walk the hitter, you almost have to face Shohei Ohtani. You get him out, you may not have to face Ohtani. Here's the pitch. Hit hard. Oh, the first baseman blocks it. What a block. Wow. So there's gonna be 2 outs now. The runner's gonna make it to third base. Man on third base. 2 outs. They're not pitching to Shohei Ohtani right now. That's my prediction. They are not pitching to Shohei Ohtani right now. There's no way you're pitching to Shohei Ohtani. If they pitch to Shohei Ohtani right now, wow. Now, let's see. Yep, they put him on base as I predicted. There's no way you're not gonna let Ohtani beat you. And now that's the interesting thing. What is the players from Japan gonna take? Are they ready for that? The hitter on deck? Who's on deck for Japan? Yeah, you're not gonna let Ohtani do that to you. You gotta give Ohtani that walk. Unfortunately, you got to. Again, the winner out of this game, there's a great chance that they're gonna be the champion of, not the champion, but they're gonna make it to the next round, the round of 8. Let me fix this up with my camera. I need to get a new camera because it keeps losing focus, and I'm like right in front. It's not like I'm moving far away, close by. It's just losing focus. Okay, so we got a pitching change right now. Pitching change, first and third, 2 outs, and wow, something's about to happen. Something big's about to happen. Either the Korea's gonna get out of it or Japan's gonna take a lead. So let's see. If you're watching us from wherever you're watching, you could leave your comments. You could leave your your subscriptions. I mean, you can subscribe, you can, like the video, share the video with somebody that you know. We are in the World Baseball Classic. So let me see here. I'm going to give you the list of games that are going to be happening today. And with that, you'll be able to know. I know for sure I'll be doing 2 of the games. I'm doing this one. This is my first game. And then I will be doing 2 other games today. So right now, this game started at 5 a.m. Toronto time, New York time. It's 5-5 Korea, Japan. The next game I'm going to do is going to be 11 a.m. Colombia versus Canada. Canada's first game. So I'm excited to do that. I wonder what's the buzz around Team Canada. I'm in Canada. I'm in Toronto. I wonder what's the buzz around. I haven't heard a ton of buzz from the baseball people I'm around, at least from Canada, but let's see. Nicaragua and the Netherlands play at midday. Both of those teams are 0-1. I'm going to predict Nicaragua is going to get the win. At 1 p.m., Brazil is playing Italy. I don't remember what was my pick yesterday, but I'm going to go with Brazil's going to win this game. My next game, 6 p.m. I won't be able to stream this one, but maybe I'm going to get parts of it. 6 p.m. New York, Toronto time. Panama versus Puerto Rico. Panama's 0-1. Puerto Rico's 1-0. Then Israel's going to be playing their first game at 7 p.m. versus Venezuela. Venezuela's 1-0. Then at 8 p.m. I will be streaming this game. So I'll be doing the Canada game and I'll be doing the Britain and USA game. Game is back. Whoa, way high. Almost threw it over his head. Almost threw it over his head. Wow. First pitch wasn't even close. So Shohei takes first base. Wow, that pitch was not even close. Wow, what a job by the catcher. If that ball gets over, that's no. So the runner didn't advance. My bad. So here's the 1-0 pitch. outside. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. Hey, Young Kyu Kim is in. First two pitches, not close. Not close at all. We'll finish with the schedule. Here is the pitch. Ooh, blue. That was, I mean, it missed, but wow, that was close. 3-0 count. Look, if you're a manager, this is the worst thing that could happen. You make a pitching move. Oh, no, that's a strike, actually. My bad. That's a strike. Blue, you missed that call. The umpires, I'm going to tell you just after this pitch. 3-0 pitch. Strike one. 3-1 is the count. The umpires in the World Baseball Classic, look, being an umpire is a tough job, but they've been missing a lot of calls. The 3-1 pitch is coming. Here it is. Misses. The bases are loaded. The bases are loaded, and that's frustrating. You make the move, you put lefty on lefty, and you come in and you're not even competitive. Now, one of those were a strike. The umpire missed it, but oh boy. Now, Suzuki, which he has 2 home runs in this game, if I'm not mistaken. Yup, 2 home runs today, 3 RBIs. Bases loaded. You didn't want Otani, but now you got Suzuki. First pitch, 1-0. Oh my gosh, this is not what Korea wants to be doing. Korea does not want to be doing this right now. The 1-0 pitch is about to come. Here it is. Again. Oh my gosh. He's thrown 7 pitches, 6 balls, 1 strike. Come on now. Come on. These pitches are not even close. These pitches are not even close. These pitches, and they're giving a mound visit. The catcher is giving a mound visit. These pitches are not even close. Yeah, I mean, come on. In NFL news, Raiders trades Crosby to the Ravens. Wow. The Ravens got Crosby. That's a big move right there. Big pickup right there. Wow, 2-0 is the count. I mean, if you throw a ball here, you're setting yourself up. We've had so far 97 people join us in this live stream. Shout out to everybody. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Oh my goodness, not even close. 3-0. You're about to walk in 2 runners. Come on, man. This is like, and in the World Baseball Classic, just like the MLB, a pitcher coming out of the bullpen, they have to face 3 hitters before they could be taken out. 3-0 count. He gets it. Strike 1. Come on. Come on. Do you give the green light? Look, I don't think you should give the green light. I would take the walk, but if you get a pitch to hit, they're going to give the green light. But the pitcher has to prove he could throw another strike. Here's the pitch. Not even close. What are you doing, man? This is the stuff that makes me mad. Like, what are you doing? Japan now leads 6-5. Unbelievable. You come into this game, you have a job to throw strikes, and you walk 2 people. You've thrown 10 pitches, 8 balls, 2 strikes. Come on. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. If you're watching, strike. If you're watching, do you feel the same frustration that I feel? A bullpen pitcher's coming in. Your job is to throw strikes. You walk 2 people. My gosh. 0-1 pitch. Is the first pitch strike. Here's the next pitch. Up the middle. Base hit. Japan is going to get 2 runs. And they are going to take a 8-5 lead. Unbelievable. Kim comes in, and it doesn't get any worse for Kim. To the manager of Korea, it would have been, I understand the move you made. I understand you had to make that move. It would have been better leaving in the other pitcher. Because you bring in this pitcher, walk 4 out of 5 pitches, balls. Next batter, 4 out of 5 pitches, balls. Then you throw a strike, then you throw another strike right over the plate, up the middle, 8-5. Come on, This was too good of a game to come in that. And that's it, pitching change. You got to take him out. The pitcher, we have a pitching change. We're on a break. This pitcher has displayed absolutely nothing. And that is one of the most frustrating things in baseball. You're in the bullpen, you have time to prepare. Look, I get it. It's a nerve-wracking moment. You're in front of a packed house. I get it. But if you come in and you throw in a strike and they get they get a hit, I get it. But you're coming in and you're walking two hitters? I can't get that. We've officially had 111 people at one point join. On YouTube, it says we have 6 people watching. Shout out to you. I don't know who are the people that are watching. You only know on YouTube who's watching if get how can you say, if they comment. So feel free, comment, like, share, subscribe. I'll share with you really fast the journey that I'm on. I am on a journey to try to get my first 1,000 subs on my YouTube channel. And right now, let me see where we're at. I'm going to put the progress so that all of you can see the progress of where we're at. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you the progress on the screen so all of you can see where we are currently at with, with my journey. Let me send it to you here. So right now, you see it there. We are at 467 subscribers. My goal is within the next 8 days to reach 1,000. So I still need 533 subscribers. Is it possible? It is possible, especially on the internet. We know that in 1 minute you can have a big breakthrough. You can go viral. And I encourage all of you to share this, to subscribe. Don't just pass by for one moment, because we are going to be doing many World Baseball Classic. We're going to be doing the quarterfinals, the semifinals, many games, the finals, and more. So make sure we're going to be doing Canada's game at 11 a.m. in less than 4 hours. We're going to be doing the USA game versus Britain. So we're going to be here. So just to remind, the last 2 games, 8 p.m. USA versus Great Britain, and the 10 p.m. game. This is Toronto, New York Times, Chinese Taipei versus Korea, which we're watching Korea right now. Korea is definitely a better team, but I was very frustrated by what I just saw with this inning. Shout out. It says we got 7 people on YouTube watching us. Shout out to the 7 of you. It doesn't matter how many people are in. Shout out to you. We got a 1-0 pitch. Here is the 1-0 pitch. Ha! Strike 1. And it's a 1-1 count. Wow. What a horrible inning for Kim. There's another Kim coming into pitch. But the other Kim that came into pitch, absolutely horrible. Here's the pitch. Ha, strike 2. Why not? Why didn't you put this pitcher in? Oh boy, you come in, walk, base hit. That was just frustrating. Just wasn't ready for the moment, unfortunately. Here's the next pitch. Did he go? He didn't go. 2-2's the count. Wow. So this minus this last inning, this has been an absolute great game. So here's the 2-2 pitch is just about to come. Here's the pitch. Got him. That was a ball, but the blue call strike 3. That's going to end the inning. But Japan, they make the damage. We're going now to the top of the 8th inning. Korea has now officially 6 outs to play with. So I encourage you all, help me with my journey. Subscribe, like, share, send this to a friend. Ask them as well to subscribe, because throughout this journey, yesterday, Friday, I was sitting in the chair for about 6 hours plus. Since the moment I started to the moment I finished. I was here Wednesday night for about 2 hours, Thursday night for another 2 hours. Yesterday, Friday was more. Here today is going to be a little different. I'm here for this time. Then I'll have a break because there won't be no games. I'll be at the Canada game at 11, so I'll be back from that, and then I'll be having another break where I won't be able to do some of those games, but I'll be back for the 8 p.m. game. So help me with this goal of mine, and let's make it happen. Shout out to you. Feel free, leave a comment. You can see what's going on, and let me give you a quick update of what it is that's going on with what it is that is happening with the World Baseball Classic. And you can understand better the rules. We are in the first round right now. And in the first round, these teams are all playing in 4 different locations. We're playing in San Juan in Puerto Rico, Houston, USA, Tokyo in Japan, and Miami, which is also in the USA. The quarterfinal games will only be in the US. Houston and Miami. The semifinal game will only be in Miami, Florida. So those are the locations. Now, the pitch count limits in the first round, which we're in the first round, pitchers can only throw one. They can only throw 65 pitches in the first round. In the quarterfinals, pitchers can only throw 80 pitches, which that's pretty good, honestly. If you're looking at it, that's pretty good that they can throw that. And if we're looking at the semifinals and the finals, the championship game, 95 pitches. How does this work? In the first round earlier, I gave you the 4 pools, the 20 teams. Out of the 4 pools, there's 5 teams in each pool. Out of those 5 teams, only 2 will make it. So 2 times 4, that's 8 teams. Round robin, that's the first round. And then for the rest of the tournament, which will be the final 8, it will be elimination, single elimination. There's mercy rule. If you're up by 15 after 5, game over. Up by 10 after 7, game's over. The game's back on. Here's the first pitch. Low, 1-0. Look, I love drama baseball, so I hope I can see some drama. I hope we can see some drama and we can react to some drama right now. We've had 125 people join us on YouTube. Shout out to all of you that have joined at one point. Here's the pitch. Ha! Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. If you're Korea, you got 6 outs to work with. This is a big part of the game. If Korea loses, whoever loses, it's pretty much that they're going to have to win the next 2 games to have a chance. Here's the pitch. Ooh, blue. What like what is going on with these umpires? Are these there's no way that this is MLB umpires. Some of these umpires are really missing. They're missing strikes. My goodness. Here's the pitch. That is a base hit. Is it gonna get to the gap? No, the center fielder cuts it off. The center fielder cuts it off. Play at second. He's safe. What hustle there? Lead off double. Wow. Lead off double. And Korea's not going down without a fight. That's some hustle right there. Lead off double. Korea, this game has been back and forth. The game started off 3-0. Korea was up. Japan responded 2-3. Japan took a 5-3 lead. Korea responded 5-5. Now Japan just took a 3-run lead. Can Korea come back once again? I hope so. I love drama baseball. I love drama baseball. I love it. If you love drama baseball, put a thumbs up. Put in the comments. I agree. I want to see the smoke. I want to see the drama. Here is the pitch. Ha, strike one. Shout out to everybody that's here with us. We've had 129 people at one point join us here on YouTube. And it says right now we have 6. Of course, who doesn't want to have a bunch more people? But regardless, I'm still going to do the best watching the game and put my effort into it. It's an 0-1 count. Here's the next pitch. 1-1. That misses high. Everything you see here, the effects, the channel, the scoreboard, I'm doing it all by myself. At the bottom, you can see some MLB news, some baseball news. You could check it out and see more what's going on. Let's see the pitch there. Here's the pitch. Outside, low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Hey, Korea. I wonder if Roki Saki will come in this inning if they struggle. Japan, if the pitcher struggles. Let's see. But I hope we see some drama right now. You see the Korean fans right there. They're making noise. It's loud. Here is the pitch. High. 3 balls, 1 strike. So I have this AirPod on. I'm able to listen to the game and talk to all of you at the same time. and we gotta make it happen. No matter what, it's 7:48 p.m. Toronto time. We're in the morning. That's why I can't yell and be louder. So excuse that. 3-1 pitch, take, ha, strike. Man, the umpires are just missing calls. I don't think that was a strike, but batter calls timeout. We got a full count. It's a big pitch right here. If Korea gets another man on, then they bring the tying run to the plate. They bring the tying run to the plate. Can Korea do it? Can Korea get reminder? Okay, the 3-2 pitch is coming. Here's the pitch. Strike! 3, blew it right by him. 96 miles per hour. Wow, that's a big pitch right there. Huge pitch right there. Right down the middle. He got a pitch to hit. Ah, boy, that was a big pitch right there. Big out. Let us see here right now. Okay, no walks in this game. Unbelievable. Oh boy, there we go. That ball's hit well, but the left field is right there. Ah, hit the ball well. Whitcomb right to the left fielder. So 2 outs now. 2 outs, and Japan's almost about to get out of this. There's 2 walks in the game from Korea, but I streamed the game last night, USA versus Brazil, and I'm happy USA won, but 17 walks from Brazil. So many mound visits. Here's the pitch, misses outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Imagine sitting through. I sat the whole game. I was here the whole game. 17 walks. How many mound visits? I don't know. A lot of mound visits though. Unbelievable. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Low, 2-0. Hey, they still need 1 more runner. Can they get 1 more runner? Let me lower my seat a little bit. Let me go a little lower there. They need 1 more runner. 1 more runner for the tying run to come to the plate. 2-0 count. The 6th hitter, BG Moon from Matsumoto, is the pitcher. Here's the pitch. Misses again, 3-0. So to all you that are watching, 3-0, are we swinging or are we taking? You tell me, you coach me. Let me see if anybody gives any answers. I will give you my answer after the 3-0 pitch, because this is just practical baseball right here. Here is the pitch. Misses, ball 4, and the tying run is gonna come to the plate. So if you answered or whatnot, I don't see any answers yet, but 3-0, down 3, 1 runner on base, you gotta take 3-0. You can't swing. Why? But what if it's a good pitch? But what if it's a nasty pitch that starts off as a strike and it's a ball? You can't make it easier for the pitcher. These are things that just can't happen in baseball. And you're playing for the tie now. They're the away team. You need to tie the game. Of course, you want to get a lead, but if you only have 1 runner on base, the most you could do is get a 1-run game. So right now, a home run ties this game up. They got a pinch runner on first base now, putting some speed on the base pads. Shout out to everybody that's joining. We got Ju Won Kim, hit by a pitch, 0 for 2, and a run scored. Can he come through for Team Korea? The pitch, here it is. That is a base hit up the middle. Japan is going to get back in the game. 6-8 game. Let's go. 6-8. And Korea is not going down without a fight. Again, I can't yell. It's not 8 in the morning here in Toronto, Canada. It's early Saturday morning. I can't yell. I have people sleeping, and I don't want to wake them up. I don't want to go crazy. But Korea has the lead run at the plate. The tying runs are on base. The lead run is at the plate. Can Korea make something happen? Shout out to the people that are here with me watching. We got Hugh Bin Moon right now. He's up to bat. I think this is a pinch hitter. His first at bat in this game. He's a lefty, so it's a lefty on righty matchup. First pitch swing is strike one. He was swinging to give the team a lead right there. He was trying to hit a 3-run home run right there. Without a doubt, he was trying to do that. All right, so it's a 0-1 count. Matsumoto's up. Well, at least this is gonna help rotate the lineup to get a chance. I'll go into that more in a few minutes. Here's the second pitch, misses 1-1. So what I mean, he's the 8th hitter. After this, the 9, the 1 and 2. So for the 9th inning, if nothing else happens, it guarantees that they'll get to the top of the order, and that's important. You always want to have your best part of the lineup in when you're trying to come back. But let's see if they can still keep it going. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He went. Strike two. That's a tough pitch right there. Definitely he went. No doubt about it. Tough pitch. And yeah, Japan doesn't have Saki in the bullpen right now. I don't know if he's actually even available right now. But they have 2 others in the bullpen. Let's see right now. Right, so the 1-2 pitch. The 1-2 pitch is about to come. I think the hitter called time. Okay, no, now we're ready to, yeah, pitch clock. 10 seconds left. Here's the pitch. Up high, 2-2. My man, he just almost Soto shuffled on them. Almost Soto shuffled on them. You can see the Korea fans, you can see the Japan fans. They are into the game. They are locked into this game. Man, imagine me being in the Tokyo Dome. I would love to be something like that. That seems like an amazing experience. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, he throws over to first. Throws over to first. That's his first disengagement. You can't throw over 3 times if I'm not mistaken. If you throw over the 3rd time, you have to pick them off or the base runners get awarded the bases. Shout out to St. John's in college basketball. They won. They clinched a share of the Big East title. Misses 3-2. We got a full count. So the runners will be off with the pitch. Hey, a hit here, depending on if it's a hit where, it could tie this ball game up. And I'm here for the smoke. I'm here for the drama. It's a 3-2 pitch. The drama's here. Let's go. The 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. What an at bat, man. What an at bat. The bases are loaded for Korea. Wow. You see Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani's in the dugout. They walked him in the last inning. I don't know if he's going to, well, there's a good chance he will hit in this game again. It's a good chance. Not 100%, but a good chance. So Matsumoto's in, 22 pitches. Bases are loaded now. This could be the game. Look, the max Korea, if they don't come through now, they have the top of the order, 1, 2, 3 next inning, and that right there is good. But when you have an opportunity like this, you want to come through. We got Kim up to bat. Matsumoto staying in it. Wow. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Oh, barely a strike. Barely a strike. Strike 1. So Hyo-sung Kim hit a 2-run home run in this game. He's from the Dodgers. He was with the Dodgers in 2025. Big pitch right here. Here's the 1-0-1 pitch. Low. 1-1. Can't put him anywhere. If you walk him, he's going to score another run. He's going to score another run. So, wow, this has been a big inning for Korea. This game to me, this has been the best game of the World Baseball Classic so far. Up to the point. Let's see. Here's the pitch. Swung at a ball. Help the pitcher. Don't help the pitcher. That ball was too far up. Don't help the pitcher. Too high. Nah, he missed a pitch that you just don't want to swing at that. 1-2. 1-2's the count. Can Korea tie the game or take the lead? Can Japan hold on to the lead? Here is the 1-2 pitch. Misses. 2-2. Good take. Imagine if the same pitch just away. Imagine if he would have took that previous pitch and we have a 3-1 count. Imagine that. We're talking about the pressures on the pitcher because now he has to go in. He has to throw a strike. Boy, oh boy. 2-2 is the count. Here is the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3. It was a good call. That was strike 3. Inning over. So Japan remains on top. Korea gets 1 run. We are going now to the bottom of the 8th inning, and it is a 2-run game. So Korea will have the top of the order next inning. 1, 2, 3. And Japan is up. Japan definitely, they are looking to get some more you know, breathing room. Let's see what's gonna happen now. So just so you to know, these are the standings in this pool. Pool C, the Tokyo pool. Australia's 2-0. Japan and Korea are both 1-0. That's why the winner out of this game is huge, because Australia being 2-0, if Australia beats Korea or Japan, just one more win. They got Japan. Australia has 2 games. If Australia wins one more game, they're gonna advance. That's it. So the winner out of this game is a huge game. The winner will be 2-0. The loser will be 1-1. Chinese Taipei got their first win, dominating the Zekia 14-0. Chinese Taipei is 1-2. Zekia, it's been a tournament to forget for them. They have one more game to go. They're 0-3, and it's been a tough tournament. In Pool A, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and Cuba are both 1-0. Canada hasn't played, so they're going to play their first game today. Panama and Colombia, both teams are 0-1. In Pool B, Houston, Mexico, and USA are both 1-0. Italy hasn't played. They're going to play their first game today. Great Britain and Brazil are 0-1. I told you Pool C. Pool D, Miami pool, Venezuela and the Dominican Republic are both 1-0. Israel hasn't played. They're going to play their first game today. The Netherlands and Nicaragua are both 0-1. So we are here. My name is Sammy from High Expectations. What's the point of this page, Higher Expectations? The point of this page, first, is to motivate people. I like inspiring people. I like telling people, reminding people that they can't give up. And I'm a story of that. What I'm doing right now, there was a time where I wouldn't do it because I told myself, but what if a lot of people are not watching? What if, you know, what if, you know, what if nobody watches? Which I've had videos that nobody's watched. But so what? I had to understand, am I doing it just for the views, or am I doing it because it's a passion of mine? And when I answered that question and I said, it's true, it's a passion of mine, the views will come at one point or not, if they come or not. But I'm doing it, it's a passion of mine. And right now, up to this point, we've had 194 people have tuned in. Not everybody stayed, but 194 people have came into this. Here's the pitch, 1-1. So we got a 1-1 count, and you know, 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. So, yeah, I had to decide. I'm doing this. Am I going to worry about, oh, you don't have people watching? No, I had to say, look, forget about it. Timeout for the hitter. And I went from it. And here I am today. I'm doing this. And I'm really excited to be doing this. Like, I'm enjoying this. Because I love sports. Here's the next pitch. Low, 2-2. So High Expectations, I'm about motivating people, reminding people that they gotta move forward, they can't give up. But then the sports part of it, as you see my social medias, TikTok, Instagram, you're watching on YouTube, I have Facebook as well. Sports, since growing up, has been a huge part of my life. Sports has been a huge part. Here's the 2-2 pitch. I'll tell you right after. 2-2 pitch, way low, 3-2. Sports has been a huge part of my life. Huge part of my life, absolute huge part of my life. And to be able to be talking sports, I'm currently a baseball coach. I'm coaching a team, coaching a few teams. I'm gonna tell you after the 3-2 pitch. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That ball's ripped. That ball's gonna get down. The right fielder gets to it. It's gonna be a leadoff single, and Japan is looking to add some insurance. So I'm a baseball coach. I'm coaching a few teams. So that's a privilege. This is my second year in a row coaching a team. Well, excuse me. This is going to be my third year right now coaching a team. I coached in 2024, 2025, and now 2026. I'm getting experience. I'm learning a lot. And for 2025, for the first time in 15 years, I played on a baseball team.
For the first time in 15 years since high school, I played on a baseball team, a men's league team. And now today I'm covering baseball. First pitch is thrown to the first baseman, try to get a pick off. So baseball sports has come back into my life. I've been always an NBA fan. On this channel, we're gonna be doing NBA games soon. March Madness. I did some football games. I did the Super Bowl. If you missed it, you could check out the live stream there. So here's the pitch. Strike one. So, that's why higher expectation sports. I love motivating people, and I see too many people giving up. And if you're watching me right now, don't give up, man. You got to go forward in life. You can't give up on yourself. You got to move forward. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That is hit. It is going to go out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. So that's high expectations. You can't give up. Believe in yourself, because I know what it is to not believe in yourself. I've lived days of my life where I didn't believe in myself, where I've hesitated, where I've worried about people's opinions. And I don't like that in this world. I like to be the positive voice, the voice of belief, the voice of optimism, even when it appears that there's nothing to be optimistic about. How much does it cost to be optimistic? Nothing. But it's important. Here's the next pitch. Oh, misses outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the sports part, it speaks for itself. It's going to be me, highlights of me playing, highlights of me coaching, highlights now as you see me live streaming games, World Baseball Classic. The MLB season's coming up. Pick off to first, didn't get him. That's the second one. If he goes over again, the runner's going to get awarded the base. So the MLB season's coming up. I'm going to be doing Mets games, Blue Jays games. I'm going to be doing nationally covered games. I'm going to be doing a lot of games, Yankees games. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. That ball is going to be the runner was trying to steal. He steals successfully. It was almost a strike him out, throw him out, but there's now a runner on second base, 1 out and a strikeout. So 1 away, man on second base. Man, a good throw would have had him there. Really good throw would have had him. Yeah, good throw would have had him. But good throw would have definitely had him. So there's 1 out, man on second base. Japan wants to get an extra run without a doubt, because Korea has the top of their lineup coming up in the bottom, the top of the ninth. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. So that's it. That's what I'm doing on this page. And if you're interested in collabing, you're interested in sponsoring the page, reach out to me. I'm here to talk. I'm here to accept help. Here's the pitch. Ooh, nasty pitch. Swung at it. 0-2. I know that the page can't just be me forever. I want to have guests on. I want to have people that join me. Imagine me live streaming a game with other people. I wanted to do hockey games, but I'm not a hockey person. So I really, for me to do the play-by-play will be really tough. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Low. Good block by the catcher, keeping that in front of him. Every moment matters now. Every block for the catcher matters. Runner stays at second base. So, and the runner that's on, Shuto, he's a really fast runner. 35 steals in 96 games. That's really, really, really good. So, if you're interested in collabs, I have one person reach out to me. Here's the pitch. That is going to be hit to the center fielder, but he makes the play. Second out. Nice play. 2 outs. If you're interested in collabs, if you're interested in getting to know my work better, my name is Sammy. High Expectation Sports is the page. I'm in Toronto, Canada, from the US. My family's background's from Puerto Rico. Yo puedo hablar un poquito de español. I can say a few things in Portuguese. I can say a few things in French. I can say a few things even in Russian, actually. But here's the pitch. Outside, 1-0. But I'm here, and sports has been a huge part of my life, mentoring people and believing in people. Those are passions in my life. Here's the pitch. That is hit. It is gonna be going towards foul territory. Is he gonna have a play? The left fielder makes the play, and Korea gives up no runs. We are going to the 9th inning. Korea needs 2 runs to tie, 3 to take a lead, and they have the top of the order, 1, 2, 3. There's going to be more drama in this last inning. Comment. It says we have 5 people watching. We've had 225 total people watch us on YouTube. Shout out to all of you that have joined at one point. whether people are able to stay fully or not. Shout out to all of you. And it's about to be a good ninth inning. So this is the point. I had to tell myself, Sammy, you're in the beginning, you're probably not, everybody wants to have 10,000 subs, 100,000 subs. Everybody wants to have 1,000 people, 500 people watching at one time and more. Everybody wants to have that. But the reality is, for some people, it's not that easy. For some people, you really got to put in work and build your audience. And that's the position that I was in. And I had to choose, should I do it? And I started doing it. And I could say that I've started my journey in 2024, the ending of the year, November. Has it been easy? It hasn't. Has it been fast? It hasn't. But where I was at in 2024 compared to where I'm at right now, it does not even compare. So I started the journey a year, getting close to a year and a half ago, and I don't regret the journey. I'm happy to be in this journey because I'm getting better. I'm meeting new people. I'm putting myself out there. I have people locally in Toronto that are telling me, "Hey, I seen your page. I seen your channel." People that I've never met in my life see me and they say that they've seen my page, my channel. And that's like, wow, you know? So I'm spreading. So I don't regret starting. Now, is it gonna be easy? No, it's never gonna be easy. Nothing good is gonna be easy. But the moment that made me decide to start this journey, even though I'm not fully, I'm not getting paid. This is not a job. I still have to make ways to provide for myself, to provide for my family. I have to still make ways to do that. But this is everything I'm doing. I'm not getting paid yet, but I'm doing something that's my passion. And I have the opportunity to turn this into something where I can get paid to do this for a living. So right now, I'm not getting paid anything for this, but it's a passion of mine. I'm not monetized yet on YouTube, but I'm here and I'm doing it with all my strength. So we got Taisei Ota coming in for Team Japan. It is now 8:10 a.m. in Toronto. The first pitch swinging, little blooper, caught by the center fielder. One pitch, one quick out. Ah, boy, quick out. Quick out. So some defensive changes for Japan. Shuto's in center, Suzuki in right, Sato's in third, Okamoto's in first base. Ah, boy, this game almost gonna be over. Here's the pitch. Strike one. Blue, that's a ball, Blue. What is going on with the umpires? That's a ball. It's close, but it's a ball. Here is the 0-1 pitch. Strike two. Swung at a higher pitch. 0-2 count. And this pitcher here, he pitches kind of like Otani. Yeah, his motion is a tough one. 0-2 pitch. Misses. 1-2. Wow. Shout out to everybody that's joined us. We're looking for some drama. This is the last inning if Korea can't tie the game. 1 out, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled ball. 1-2. Way to stay alive. So Korea, we're looking for drama. I'm here for the drama. I would love to see an inning of drama. I would love to see some runs being scored right now. Let's see if we could get to it. So it's a 1-2 count. Here comes this pitcher, has a really deceptive motion. Here's the pitch. That ball's hit pretty well. Deep to center field. Set way back. Oh! What a catch by Sudo, the center fielder. Wow! What a catch. 2 outs. Oh my gosh. In the air, he caught that ball. That's the game right there. I mean, game's not over. Still 1 out to play, but wow. That was going off the wall and he caught it in the air. Wow. Hit to the deepest part of the field. What a catch. Wow. Here is the pitch. 2 outs. First pitch swinging. That's it. Game's over. Korea has won the game. Excuse me. Japan has won the game. Let's update the records. Japan is now 2-0 in their division. Korea is Japan is 2-0. Korea is 1-1. So look, Japan is in the driver's seat. Let's be honest. Nobody expects Japan to lose. Everybody expects Japan to win this round. Everybody expects. Everybody expects Japan to win. So Japan is 2-0. Nobody expects Japan to lose. So Japan wins the next two. They're expected to beat Chinese Taipei, or are they gonna play Zekia? I think Japan has to play Zekia, if I'm not mistaken. So Japan and Australia, a game of two teams 2-0. That's gonna be huge right there. So that game's gonna decide who will be first place in the pool. But I like the sportsmanship that these teams have. There's a lot of sportsmanship. I like the sportsmanship, the morals that they have. But big win right there. Really, really big win. Korea, look, the only chance Korea has now to advance, because Australia is already 2-0. Korea needs to win the next two games. Korea is 1-1. The only chance Korea has to advance, they need to win both games. It just comes down to that. Korea needs to win both games. They need to beat, let me tell you, because Korea plays again. It's 8:12. It's 8:15 Toronto time. Let me tell you here. It's 8:15 Toronto time. Korea is going to be playing at 10 p.m. Toronto time. So 14 hours, a little less than 13 hours, a little less than 14 hours. They're going to be playing Chinese Taipei. They need to win that game, and then they need to beat Australia. That's the only hope they will have of making it. But see, now this is the interesting thing. Because if they will need to win both games pretty much. Because if Japan loses to Australia, Japan will be 2-1, Australia will be 3-0. But if Korea wins out, they'll be 3-1 and they'll beat Australia. They'll own the tiebreaker, and Japan owns the tiebreaker over Korea. So those two teams will make it. So this is it. So the game is over. Shout out to the team of Korea and Japan. They put on a really good game. We've had more than 250 join us at one point for this live stream. I appreciate the support from everybody that was able to join us. We're gonna, I'll give my quick reaction. I'll be back at 11 a.m. in about 3 hours, less than 3 hours, for the Canada game. Canada's gonna be playing. I'm excited for that game. I'll be back for that game. So look, this was a really, really good game. A really, really exciting game. Maybe, arguably, the best game up to this point of the World Baseball Classic. That's why I wanted to make sure to do this game. This game started at 5 o'clock in the morning, 5 a.m. And I had to make sure to be here, because 5 a.m. is not easy, but I had to make sure to be here. And I couldn't get fully at 5 a.m. I didn't do it. But I made it still on time to at least do the game, part of the game. So what a game this was if you missed it. If you missed it, check out the highlights. You're going to see a lot of good moments. Right now, they're showing a replay of the USA-Brazil game. So, my name is Sammy from High Expectations. I will be back at 11 a.m. Toronto time, New York time, to do the Canada game. Canada's going to be playing their first game, and they're going to be playing Colombia. So I'm excited to see Canada, and let's see what's going to happen. All right, so you can feel free, like, share, subscribe. This is my 4th live stream I've done for the World Baseball Classic. This is the 6th game I've done already of the World Baseball Classic. And today I have 2 more games to do: Canada versus Colombia, USA versus Great Britain. Tomorrow, Sunday, I'll be back for the Canada game at nighttime. And we got more stuff to come. Monday, Tuesday, we got more games to come. And I am extremely excited for this World Baseball Classic. So here's the pick. So follow, like, share, subscribe. I will call out the last plea of help I will give out. We are on the journey to 1,000 subs, and I'm pushing to hit this journey by March 15th. I have 8 days. Is it possible? It is, because the internet is fast, and in one moment that can happen. Electricity. So like, share, subscribe. If you do, if you don't, regardless, you being here, you being a part of it, I appreciate your support. And my name is Sammy from High Expectations. Don't give up on yourself. Go for your dreams, and let's make it happen. I'll see all of you really soon. I'll be back in less than 3 hours for the next game. Have a great day, and hopefully I'll see you back for the Canada game. I'll leave you with what is the current how can I say, I'll leave you with the rules just in case you're not fully familiar with the World Baseball Classic and the teams in it. I'll leave you right now with all of the rules, the teams at the bottom, and I'll see you all. Have a good one. Shout out to all of you that have joined. I'll be back for the 11 a.m. game, Canada Colombia.